Welcome guys. So today I am going to talk about fats of pyruvate under a anaerobic conditions. Okay. So in case of anaerobic conditions, कि there is a low level of oxygen. Okay. So now we are talking about fermentation. So fermentation means what? So it is a general term for such processes which extract energy. So energy is always in the form of ATP, but they do not consume oxygen or change the concentrations of NAD plus and NADH. Okay, so basically fermentation मध्ये काय होतं, so it is a process in which they extract energy but they do not consume oxygen, or also they don't change the concentrations. Okay, so now in a now we are talking about the fats of pyruvate. So pyruvate is what? So pyruvate that occupies an important junction in a carbohydrate metabolism. Okay, so in this figure you can see under a aerobic conditions pyruvate is get oxidized. Okay, and then it form acetate or acetyl CoA, which enters into the citric acid cycles. So first step मध्ये काय होतं, there is a oxidation. You can say कि your pyruvate is get oxidized and then it form a acetate, and that acetate which is then enter into the citric acid cycles and oxidize to carbon dioxide and water molecule. Okay, and NADH formed by the dehydrogenation of glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate in case of a glycolysis is ultimately reoxidized to NAD plus by the by its electrons to oxygen in mitochondrial respiration. Okay, so however the under a hypoxic conditions, that means in this condition hypoxic or anaerobic conditions, it is as an very active skeletal muscles in submerged plant tissues or in a lactic acid bacteria. NADH plus generated by the glycolysis and cannot be reoxidized by oxygen. Okay, so failure to generate NAD plus would have the cell with no electron acceptor for the oxidation of glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate, and also the energy yielding reactions of glycolysis would stop. Okay, and this NAD plus they must therefore be regenerated in some other ways. Okay, so the earlier cells lived in an atmosphere almost devoid of oxygen and had to develop a strategies for derive energy from fuel molecules under a specific condition, that is a anaerobic conditions. Okay, so most modern organisms they have retained the ability to constantly regenerate that NAD plus during the anaerobic glycolysis. So as I told you in a last video ki there are two different types of glycolysis, like aerobic glycolysis and anaerobic glycolysis. One glycolysis is happen in between in presence of oxygen, and one is happen during there is a loss of oxygen, or you can say absence of oxygen. Okay, now the second route for pyruvate is its reduction to lactate, or you can say the pyruvate is a terminal electron acceptor in lactic acid fermentation. Okay, now when animal tissues cannot be supplied with sufficient oxygen to support aerobic oxidation of the pyruvate and NADH produced in a glycolysis, that time that NAD plus is regenerated from NADH by the reduction of pyruvate to lactate. Okay, so that means when vigorously contracting skeletal muscles, they must function under the low oxygen conditions, and that is called as a hypoxic conditions and hypoxia. Okay, okay? Now so like some tissues and the cells like retina, you can say, then erythrocytes, they don't have means which have no mitochondria, and thus they cannot oxidize pyruvate to carbon dioxide. So they produces lactate from glucose even under aerobic conditions. ठीक आहे. सो इन केस ऑफ अ ग्लायकॉलिसिस मीन्स त्याच्यामध्ये आपण बघितलं की एरोबिक ग्लायकॉलिसिस अँड अनएरोबिक ग्लायकॉलिसिस. ठीक आहे. मग एरोबिक ग्लायकॉलिसिसचा प्रोडक्ट वेगळा असणार, अनएरोबिक ग्लायकॉलिसिसचा प्रोडक्ट वेगळा असणार. सो इन केस ऑफ एरोबिक कंडिशन्स ग्लुकोज इज प्रोड्युसेस लॅक्टेट. ओके. So the reduction of pyruvate so in this reaction you can see ki there is a reduction of pyruvate. Okay. And one enzyme is used for catalyzation, or you can say ki one enzyme is catalyze that reaction, and the enzyme is a lactate dehydrogenase. This enzyme forms L isomer of lactate at pH 7. ओके. मग हे एन्झाईम काय करतं, पायरुवेटचं कन्वर्जन करतं एल लॅक्टेटमध्ये ॲट pH 7. सो द ओव्हरऑल इक्विलिब्रियम ऑफ दिस रिॲक्शन इज स्ट्रॉंगली फेवर्स लॅक्टेट फॉर्मेशन. ओके. अँड इट हॅज अ हाय यू कॅन से और लार्ज निगेटिव्ह स्टँडर्ड फ्री एनर्जी चेंज, दॅट इज डेल्टा जी इज फॉर दिस रिॲक्शन इज -25.1 kilojoule per mole. So that means this reaction, or you can say कि lactate formation जेव्हा होतं, so it shows by the large negative standard free energy change, that is -25.1 kilojoule per mole. Okay. Now the lactate formed by the और याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही अजून पण सांगू शकता की ग्लुकोज इज गेट कन्वर्टेड इंटू 2 pyruvate and then it forms 2 lactate also. So the lactate formed by the active skeletal muscles or by erythrocytes, it can be recycled and it is carried in the blood to liver. Okay, where it is converted into the glucose during the recovery from strenuous muscular activity. Okay, so when lactate is produced in large quantities, ठीक आहे, जेव्हा लॅक्टेटचं प्रोडक्शन हे लार्ज क्वांटिटीमध्ये होईल दॅट टाईम जेव्हा व्हिगरस मसल कॉन्ट्रॅक्शन असेल दॅट टाईम लॅक्टेट प्रोड्यूस इन मोर क्वांटिटीज. सो देर इज अ ॲसिडिफिकेशन विच रिझल्ट्स फ्रॉम आयनायझेशन ऑफ लॅक्टिक ॲसिड इन अ मसल अँड ब्लड लिमिट्स द पीरियड ऑफ व्हिगरस ॲक्टिव्हिटी. सो द बेस्ट कंडिशन यू कॅन से द ॲथलेट्स दे कॅन स्प्रिंट ॲट टॉप स्पीड फॉर नो मोर दॅन अ मिनिट. ओके. Also, conversion of glucose to lactate includes 2 oxidation reduction steps. So there is no net change in the oxidation state of a carbon. So in glucose and lactic acid, the ratio is same. Okay. Now the second thing you can say ki ethanol is the reduced product in ethanol fermentation. Now let's talk about ethanol fermentation. So in that, yeast and other microorganisms ferment glucose to ethanol and carbon dioxide rather than to lactate. Okay. So as you know ki glucose is converted to pyruvate in case of a glycolysis, and pyruvate is converted into ethanol and carbon dioxide, which includes 2-step processes. Okay. Now so that is the third major route of pyruvate catabolism which leads to form ethanol. Okay, or and carbon dioxide. So in some plant tissues and in a certain invertebrates, protists and microorganisms like brewer's yeast, pyruvate is get converted into ethanol and carbon dioxide under a hypoxic condition or anaerobic condition. ठीक है, and that process is called as a ethanol fermentation or alcohol fermentation. So now in this reaction you can see ki as you know this process is a 2-step process. So ह्याच्यामध्ये काय होतं, so in first step your pyruvate is decarboxylated in an irreversible reaction which is catalyzed by the enzyme. That enzyme is a pyruvate decarboxylase. Okay. So जेव्हा पायरुवेटचं कन्वर्जन तुमच्या ॲसिटल्डिहाइडमध्ये होणार आहे दॅट टाईम यू कॅन से की देर इज अ डिकार्बॉक्झिलेशन. ओके. सो pyruvate dihydrate. So this reaction is a simple decarboxylation reaction and it does not involve the net oxidation of pyruvate. So this pyruvate decarboxylase enzyme requires Mg2 plus and has tightly bound coenzyme that is TPP. So हे काय होतं, टाईटली बाउंड असतं. सो दॅट इज TPP मीन्स TPP is a thiamine pyrophosphate. Okay, then in second step acetaldehyde is reduced to ethanol through the action of enzyme. That enzyme is a alcohol dehydrogenase. Okay, so there is a with reducing power furnished by NADH derived from the dehydrogenation of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, and this reaction is a well studied case of a hydride transfer from NADH. So then ethanol and carbon dioxide, thus they are the end products of ethanol fermentation. Okay, and overall equation will be like, so this is all descriptive part of this reaction जे मी ऑलरेडी तुम्हाला सांगितले ना. the overall reaction for this की glucose plus 2 ADP plus 2 PI gives 2 molecules of ethanol, 2 molecules of carbon dioxide, 2 molecules of ATP and 2 molecules of H2O. Okay, so that is the overall reaction for ethanol fermentation. So as I told you, in case of a lactic acid fermentation, there is a no net change in the ratio of hydrogen to carbon atoms when glucose is fermented to 2 ethanol and 2 carbon dioxide. Okay, so in all fermentations that ratio of the reactants and products remains the same. So this is all about the fats of pyruvate. Okay.